Just dropped a new update with a few new things and some things that are just good tidying up type features. So let's talk about it. All right, the biggest one to me is that now you can have a template. So this is my template that you see in front on here. Let me show you how you do it. And pretty much the easiest way to do it is just to name it a template. But if you go to extras, you'll see now right here that you can have a template. Saves the current project as the default. This is loaded when you click new project. So you'll see this is my template. Every time I click new, it brings up the same template. There it is. And then you just have to save it as and rename it to whatever you want. That's my favorite feature in the update, primarily because sometimes you just want to have certain drums or that one bass maybe that you use quite often, and you just want those to be there all the time. It's less you got to load, less you got to rename. In my opinion, that's a huge thing to have. Um, it also, if you notice here, will save anything that you put on the main channel or on the bus channels. So this also means that you can rename your bus to, which this has always been here, but let's say you always use the D for your drums, right? So the bus D, that is, you go ahead and name it drums and it'll save that as part of the template. So that's a huge update, in my opinion, just that alone. Now they added a restore button to the settings page and the sample pack store. So if you go in there and for some reason you switch devices, you need to restore, that's there. They also fixed the EQ. It says it will no longer distort on the older Macs. So that's a more MacBook friendly thing. They also, let's see, added an envelope follower to the filter effect. So let's go back. Let's go check that out. Some of the stuff I don't remember. So let's see, a filter follower. Oh, probably from the mixer stuff. I'm tripping. All right, so going here, we're going to find the filter. So there you go. There's the envelope follower right there. So I don't use this much, probably never use this, but it's a nice add to the filter so that you can get some movement. And yeah, it'll follow the filter effect. All right. They also added, they fixed the live quantize button. So I guess that's this button right here. If you look down here, now I never use this and I really don't fully understand what's the point of it. I mean, I hate to say that, but it's true. I don't get it. But anyway, I'm sure it's a valid reason. The note repeater will correctly release all notes. So that's good. That's one of those, again, the live quantize bug and the note repeater fix are just good fixes that you needed. And then they fixed the crash when loading a very old project. So apparently some people had that. I don't really go back and look at too many of the old projects, if I'm being honest, but that's just me. And that seems to be it. But the biggest one, I think, of all of those outside of the envelope follower is that template now that we can have. So go build yourself a nice template with your favorite things that you use on a regular, and then you don't have to worry about storing that, and you can jump right into creating. So that's it for this video. I'll see you on the next one.